Tonight I've gotten out just all the different extra ropes and clips and things that have come with different pieces of gear. And my goal is to kind of create a way to be able to store my sleeping pad on the side of my pack. So right now I am just clipping things where I want to sew them. I'm going to want to sew that to itself right there. But I'm using the clip that came with my Enlightened Equipment quilt that I'm not bringing, and I'm going to take that and sew it to these little side hooks. And that way, when I put my sleeping pad on, I can just clip it into place with these, pull them tight, and take it off really easily, and not have to deal with a bunch of other straps and things. Today there is only 10 days left until I leave. I'm on my way to the doctor's right now because I need to get inhalers. I have asthma when I hike, and on the PCT it didn't act up very much because it's only usually triggered by humidity, and cue the AT. So I need to go get a stock of inhalers that I can have sent to me when I'm on trail. Small poke. Medicine. Alright, so I just got out of the doctor's office and got my prescription for my inhalers. I placed the mail order and they are going to come in 2 batches, and honestly that's fine. I only really need to have one when I start the trail, and the rest are backup that will be mailed to me. So that's gonna get mailed. I got like a bunch of other just like welcome to the doctor, here's your stats done, and scared the lady I think a bit with the blood pressure. It was 80/68, and I don't really know anything about numbers related to that, but I guess the 80 part is really low. So we changed like the cuff that they put around your arm to the child's one, and then I guess it took it better, so now it's 90/68. Weight, it says 113, but like I was wearing chunky sweater and shoes, so I'm just gonna guess that it might be 112. Temperature 98.7, BMI 21.5, height still 5'1", pulse 76, respiration 16. And yeah, so if I go to the doctor after the trail, I mean they didn't do any like blood tests or anything. I didn't really care that much about the big differences that some people do before and after hikes, but just see what those numbers are after. So my Tyvek finally came, and now I have a ground cloth, and that's good. And I can already tell this is going to be probably like much more than I need, so I'll have to cut it down before I leave. And that's, yep, that's going on the to-do list. There are 6 days left today, and I am on my way to my last week of work. It's my last Monday today, and I could not be more excited. So tonight, Elliot, or Ball Flap, one of the guys I did the PCT with in 2017, is coming down to visit. I saw him off last year right before he left to do the AT, and so we thought it would be fun if this year he came and he saw me off right before the AT. So I think we're just gonna go to a few different shops. I have some gear to return, and then might just watch the PCT class video, honestly, and hang out. And I'm really excited about that. There's 4 days left until I leave. So yeah, everything's kind of just winding down. Me and Ball Flap, who I hiked the PCT with, are watching the PCT class of 2017 video while eating cookies to get hyped for the trail, because he's doing the CDT this year. Yeah, there you go. I have just finished my very last day of work and I never have to, well, I'm not gonna say that. We are now going up to Keystone to have one last day of skiing. Got my buddy from home here, and yeah. So there is only 2 days. I leave for my flight the day after tomorrow. And we were gonna go skiing today, but they're kind of getting a storm up in the mountains. So we decided to come hike St. Mary's Glacier instead, which is actually really good for me. I've got my pack. I'm only wearing the stuff I'm bringing on the AT. It's snowing. I haven't put my raincoat on though because it's not really that wet. And yeah, just gonna see if I'm warm. So I was telling Nick, one of the less exciting things about the St. Mary's Trail is that there's a lot of spots, like this one, where it looks like it's gonna flatten out, but then you turn and you realize the trail goes up. So.
It's just one big giant tease.
One big giant tease. Starting to snow a bit more. Should probably put on my raincoat so the puppy doesn't get wet, but it's not a long hike, so I don't really care. And then if you go all the way up that thing, there's a really good view at the top of that over there. It's not really worth it right now. Alright, so we're almost to the bottom, and honestly it wasn't that long of a hike, but it was kind of some good conditions to test my stuff in. My shoes haven't really soaked through as much as I thought they would by this point, and it's kind of just been like straight through the snow. I'm warm. It's pretty cold, but I don't feel it, and that's a good sign.